starting with camera off, good. Baby needed attention. Right? Baby needs a bath. He's got yogurt in his hair, I think. Any way to spend the gold from fishing? Not yet, but he's working on it. The guy's working on it. It's a very highly requested thing, so... You will then be in the cold hoarding mode until then. Yeah, it's still like, I think it only just released. No, you don't need that. Come here. Okay. Like late March or something. I'm trying to think of what we were working on. Writing an hotkey script to spam fish at 5-minute intervals. Yes. I need to... I'm trying to think of where I was going. Do I have any messages? No. I did a rocket already. What we need to work on is our biomass. That's the big thing we need to work on. So let's see if I have any Lerma seeds. I do not. So we're gonna have to go and try to hunt for some. Drop off our stuff. So it's much less stressful than Subnautica that can ish similar vibes. Yeah, there's no enemies. The only way you can die is if one of the 3 bars on the side hits 0. Oh, yeah. Do you wanna help explore the planet? Yeah, you wanna help explore the planet? Come here. Jump. Okay, you can push this big button. Okay, look, it makes mommy jump. See? Okay, you push the big button. Yeah, and there is difficulty settings too, so like, I mean, you can tone that down if you want to. Okay. I'm playing on normal. There's like there is like a hardcore mode. Ooh, yeah, I know, right? We're not playing on hardcore. I'm gonna need the cobalt because we're gonna want to get air if we're going out. I think I didn't put too much into the differences of the difficulties, but I'm assuming yes, permanent. I mean, that's my assumption. You don't need the money. Here, play with the paramecium. That was him throwing the paramecium like, fuck your paramecium. As you can see, water. collecting. Push the big button. Look, it makes mommy jump. Push the big button. You would be the guy to play permadeath, but save some files anyway. Yeah. Yeah, look, you're... Oh, God. If I had the camera on, you'd see that I have no hands on the keyboard right now. I'm not making my character jump. Trying to get a ton of cobalt so that we can make... Okay, we have to go this way. Come on! Oh my god! And of course, he just hears me laughing and sees stuff happening when he presses the keyboard. So. This is the real hardcore mode? Yes, it is. How did you make it go faster? Okay, shift. There is a sprint. I will say one thing. You don't even know half the hotkeys that exist in Windows or video games until you let your baby button mash the keyboard. Just saying. No, we need to go that way, okay? Let's go this way. There you go. Okay. Ah! Ooh, yeah! You're not being helpful! Come on! Okay. Okay, we have to head back now, okay? We gotta head back. We get some of this blue stuff on the way. Baby, aka Master Bug Finder. He once, what was I playing? I can't remember what I was doing. But he completely bugged out, like, I can't remember if it was a game or all of Windows or what. But he made it so that nothing worked anymore. Yeah, I know. See, what was that? I don't even know. Okay, you're gonna make me go this way? Okay, we're gonna go backwards then. I mean, this is one way to teach your kid about cause and effect. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. QA could have more effective testing if they just use more babies. Well, what? Pressing. Okay. I mean, if you think about it, you know, do that and then just have a keylogger so that you know exactly what they're pressing and when. There you go. Yeah. Maybe if it was one more baby Starfield wouldn't be a complete show. no, we're not going outside. Okay? We have to make oxygen. Is your nap time yet? We got like an hour for that. Okay. We have to go forward, okay? Okay. Okay. There you go. Much better. Okay. Right. There you go. Yeah. Are you even pressing? Hey? Say, yay! I'm screwing up mommy! Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Yeah? I think I have the T5 already. I need to make some rocket. Okay, I know what I need to get next. Okay, I need to make a jetpack. Which I think... Okay, so I need 2 iridium rods, 4 uranium, and 2 super alloy. It's really fun when we're actually playing WoW Undo, because we've renewed our subscription. And like I'll be like in the middle of like Orgrimmar or Stormwind, depending on what we're playing, and just all of a sudden I'll just be like spewing this random string of text in /s. Nobody said anything about it yet, is the funny thing. I need to go this way. No. I need to go that way. Okay, push this button. See? Look. Now mommy's where she needs to be. Actually, no, I don't know if you were around when I mentioned this. We actually have a Steam account for the baby already. Obviously, we will not be sharing that, but so that if we get extra keys through Humble or anything, then we can like load them on there. And we need a titanium. Yes. Wait. There we go. By the time he gets control, he'll have years of service. Well, and then with the new family control settings, I don't know if you're in the beta, but there's a new family control settings in the beta where we can even restrict which games he can have access to and stuff. So, like, I got an extra Planet Zoo key through Humble, so I gave that to him, because that's, like, a great... What? Like, it's actually based on you invite an account now, rather than having to have that person, like, log on the computer, and then you activate the sharing, and then you log into the other one, and you, like, accept the sharing or something. And then when it bugs out, like, half the times must have changed. What? He's getting pissed off because I won't let him smash the keyboard. Right? Can you stop? What did you push? What enter? So it actually works really well. And then, like, you can set, like, children accounts, so you can actually limit, like, what times of the day they can play, and how long they can play, and what games they can play, whether they have access to, like, social features and all of that. Can't you share something the other person uses the game, you can still play a game at the same time? I'm not sure about that. What? Hey. Yo. Why are you twitching? Do you need more drink? I don't know if they changed that part, but it's at least a lot easier to kind of... That used to be how it was, yes. I don't know if it's... I don't know if it still works that way with the new thing. Super alloy, an osmium, a sulfur, and an aluminum. I may or may not have that. I'm not entirely sure if that's changed. We haven't tested it yet. But just the new way in general that it works is just so nice. It's so much easier. And I do like the, like, he's at least a few years from even, like, the kiddie games. But it is nice that those, like, options are there. Now I can fly! Okay. He's got, like, an hour or so until his... What? Hi. Yeah? You want to go back in the bouncer? You see the kitty over there? What are you trying to grab? Like, I don't know if he doesn't understand depth perception yet? Or what, but he always, like, holds out his hand and is, like, acting like he wants something. What? Do you want to go back in there? Been some decent Steam client updates recently. Good to know you can share a few shekels from time to time. Yeah. Okay. You want to go back in your bouncer? Or do you want to go in here? You want to go like that? No? Woo! Yeah! Alright. He's standing up now. Ugh. And maybe turn the camera on. Yeah, boo! Okay, so we are gonna go looking for underground bunkers. Wrecks. And things of that sort. I like how there's no fuel for the jetpack. Like, I know some people would probably shit on that, but did I ever play Satisfactory? Yes. I have that one. Actually, I got it in Humble a while back. Really? I don't know. I got it on Humble a while back. I think it was part of one of the choice. I think it was part of a choice. I've been holding out because I want to wait until 1.0 at this point. They've essentially said there's going to be no more updates until 1.0. And I want to make sure I don't spoil too much of the game before like it releases with the story. Kind of why I waited to play this. I've had this game for a while too. Are there still no achievements? I haven't played it in a while. There used to be... like a cave over here. Can I get through this? Or is it still frozen? This is frozen. I swear there used to be one in here, unless they moved it. I haven't gone and checked over here yet. You're not confident that it was a Humble Monthly, not listed on a Steam curator that notes every game included in a Humble choice. I got it from Humble somehow. It might have been in a bundle, but I did get it through Humble. I know that much. It might not have been choice. It might have just been a bundle. But I'm like 98% positive that I got it through my Humble choice. There's a rune over there. Did it go in here yet? You have had Humble Choice for a year now. You're surprised that it's still pretty decent. I stopped for a while because I wasn't interested in the games for a little while. Essentially, if we're not interested in at least some of the games, then we don't get it. Like, we cancel. We did this month because Mux wanted to have access to Callisto. I think that was this month. And then I was kind of interested in, like, Humanity and some of those games. Last month we got it. I can't remember what the games were. And the last couple of months we've been interested in the game, so we've gotten it. And can I get up there? Oh, there's nothing in there. I was hoping there'd be something there. These little ones are always good. No, not always. Maybe not. Not what I was hoping for, but that's okay. I need more of these little guys. These chips are what I need right now. Yeah, I really gotta use the bathroom. I think there was another gold back here, and yeah. What can I drop? Or leave? You know what? Let's leave a little bit of oxygen out here. Probably not a bad idea to have a small stash of oxygen out here. Okay, I really gotta use the bathroom. Wait, where does this go? Oh, okay. I can go back in my basin and then run to the bathroom. Okay. What am I gonna do? You buy the season pass because a bunch of achievements are locked behind the DLC. That, I always hate that stuff. When, like, base achievements are locked behind DLC. You enjoy... I really like Callisto Protocol. Yeah, so, I mean, mine is already upgraded. Like, I've got a tier 4 oxygen tank. Wait, can I get a tier 5? So, like, when you first start, it's, like, really low. But then you can also carry these, and these completely refill it. So you wait until, like, you're almost passing out, and then you use one of these, and that, like, maximizes your stuff. Okay, so I only have tier 4. Alright, guys, hold tight. I'm not even gonna go to break screen. I am gonna mute the mic, because the baby usually screams when I leave. I'm gonna be back super quick. Hold tight. What? Get super upset. Yeah? You're getting a little better about being left on your own for 5 minutes? That's his big thing right now. He's like blowing raspberries. Okay, so... Okay, so we went over here and around here. That's gonna be my base, probably. What's that right there? Oh, that's probably... Can I see some of these things that I found? No, okay. That is probably the little hut that I put down. I think, is mine showing up? Yeah, my base is showing up here. Yeah? Yeah, I can make another grass spreader, though. Okay, I'm gonna come out and, like, maybe check out around here. A little more. Where we're gonna go is we're gonna go that area. What do I need for a grass spreader, though? A magnesium. Okay. I'll go grab a magnesium, drop off what we can from my inventory. Are there multiple maps? Not at the moment, no. You can pick multiple start points. I don't know if they're going to add multiple maps, but you can pick multiple start points, and then I think one of the more recent updates was procedural wrecks to explore. I haven't come across any of those yet. Hey! What's wrong? Oh, let's research this blueprint too before we go back out. Okay, I want to see what I need for the other satellites too before we go out, because if I can make some of those, I don't have anything. You can't rearrange your inventory. I think I can't drag and drop. And I'm a little OCD about my inventories, so I'm just gonna drop these in here for now so I can get somewhere to put I don't know if you can hear him blowing. You can pick multiple start locations, though. I just picked the default for this. Algae generator, eh? What do I need for that? Eggplant, bioplastic, magnesium. Do I have a... I think I found a bioplastic. Yes, I did. I might be able to make one, too. Can I make one? Yes. 2 mushrooms. Do I have mushroom seeds? Yes, I do. I have 1 mushroom seed. I need to get more mushroom seeds and stuff. I think when I get a few more seeds, I need to have a building off of... I need to build a space off of here where I can have, like, grow all my food, I think. Because that way it'll be right off of this. Yeah? Don't really have enough water yet to justify putting an algae spreader yet anyways. So, let's drop off my golden seeds for now. Actually, no, I'm not gonna drop them off. I'm gonna go see if... Because this is not a golden seed. What do I need for there? 2 silicone, magnesium, and an aluminum. We'll do that later when we come back. Apparently, though, like, before anybody gets all caught up on, like, what this game doesn't have, I didn't realize this at first, but apparently this game is made by 6 people. So, like, that is pretty damn impressive. we're going out this way. We're going kind of towards that. Hey Prime, how are you doing? That's why there's no corpo microtransactions. Just... like, I'm not gonna... I do still like some AAA games. And there are still some that I want. But... like, I've just been super into, like, the indie games now. Because, like... I don't know. It's not even necessarily, like... don't get me wrong, I don't mind microtransactions for cosmetics. I don't mind paid significant DLC. What is annoying is when, like, I don't remember what the game was, but Mux was watching a video this morning about a game where they just released it. Like, literally just released. And, like, or no, it's not even released yet. And there's already, like, 2 DLCs planned for the season pass. And it's like, why don't you just put that in the game and have it be a finished game? Why does it have to be... like, you know? It's like everybody's banking on the fact that some people will pay essentially $150 to $200 for a whole game. And it's like, why can't we just go back to the days where what releases and is considered the game is a complete experience and a complete story, and then DLC is an additional story on top of that. Like, I think here's where I was thinking of. Maybe? Can I... if I fall down there, will I die? If I use a jetpack, will I die? I don't know. We're gonna go around. Season pass and DLC release right after launch equals intentionally holding back base game content to sell up. Exactly, and this isn't even like... this is all planned before... whoops. Before it even hits launch. So it's like... and Prime, we are doing great. He's kind of just chilling in his player right now, so... that's what I'm looking for! That's what I was remembering! I found it! I found what I was wanting. Oh, I don't mind Game of the Year editions and stuff. And I don't even mind some paid DLC. It's all about whether what releases is a full experience or not. Really. Like, I'm thinking back to, like, the old school games. Like let's take, for example, Warcraft 3. You know? When you bought the game, that was a whole story. If you got the DLC, that was a whole separate story that kind of led off of the first one. But if you never got the DLC, you still got to see the resolution of the story. That is a lot of plans. Okay, we're gonna make a beacon so we can find this place again. It's been 6 months since the crash and I'm barely surviving. My main goal is to build a rocket and leave this place forever. This planet is cursed. I can feel it. I'll have to go back to the crash site. I think there's a secret room in the control bay. A deconstructible wall somewhere near the main screens, but it's been a while and I can hardly remember. Okay. Okay. Anything else in here that I'm missing? Can I deconstruct this? I deconstruct any of this? Live service games need to die a swift death. 3D corpo overlords can't figure it out yet. When DLCs were more like expansions and not penny pinching. Yes! And again, I don't even mind cosmetic DLCs and all that kind of stuff. What do I need to build a beacon? Silicon and aluminum. Or, sorry. Oh, I just need silicon. Okay. I'm gonna get this iron as well. I might build a small base. Like a little room here so that I don't have to worry too much. Or at least get some stuff on me so I can build them. Let's make underground bases. Green. Okay. Skyrim was only re-released 7 times. Yeah, but if you actually look at Skyrim, like, that game has actually been played for 20 years, though. Some of these other games, do we really think that they're going to be played for 20, 30 years, like Skyrim was? Should be able to build a base now if I need to. I don't know where I am anymore. Have I seen the new Fallout show yet? No. What service is that on? We have most of them right now. But you can kind of tell when you're at the edge of the map because you stop seeing resources. I want to go check out the frozen area that's over here, though. I've never been to that area. Like, that's new since the release. I need to go through some of the Fallout games at some point. My queue, though, guys, my queue is pretty fucking huge right now. And I'm very limited in the types of games that I can play until baby's a little bit bigger. They did some lore tampering. I mean, don't get me started on shows lore tampering. It's like nobody wants to actually create something authentic to the franchises anymore. They just want to bank on the name. What is this? It's a cave. Or is that just rock? I think that's just rock. I have a little house over here we can get some oxygen back. Amazon Prime. Okay, yeah, I have Prime. We have some, like, shared ones with family, but I have my own Prime as well, so that's easy. that's something Mux is interested in. Otherwise, I will have another show to watch on my own. Which is not a bad thing. I think it's cool that New Vegas has actual Nevada towns in the game. Do I have... Oh, I have a Lima seed here. I'm gonna drop these other seeds in here. I need a bunch of these Lima seeds. What can I do? It gives me a little bit of inventory space, but not a lot. You know what? Let's store some backup water here. Good, I guess. I'll put these seeds in here too. Right. That icy area is where I want to go. From what you heard, Fallout is pretty authentic compared to the butchery of other franchises. I liked... we haven't seen this newer seasons, but I did like the Witcher show, as far as I saw it. No, I'm thinking of... And I'm either gonna have people be like, what? Or, what do you mean? I like that show? Because it's usually the two responses I get when I say this. But I'm thinking Wheel of Time. Oh, I never went in this cave. Shall we go in this cave? Yeah, I see iridium. Which is good. I just don't need that right now. Okay, this is an iridium cave. Which is fine. I think Todd Howard is a shame that New Vegas is most Fallout fans' favorite entry, and it was not even developed by Bethesda. I do hate the Wheel of Time show. That's what I mean, but in terms of nobody wants to actually follow a franchise or series authentically. They just want to use the name. I'm pretty sure I explored this over here already. We'll top up our oxygen there after we're done this. I think I checked this already. So I wonder if that false wall is supposed to be in the ship that we explored up on the big flat desert. You never watched series, but Henry Cavill was the glue. That was the big part to me, is that once they announced that Cavill was leaving, we didn't watch his last season. And, I mean, I'm still, like, I'm not gonna say that I know for sure why he left, because there was also the supposed, there was also that he was, like, supposedly gonna be going back as Superman as well. And then they ended up saying, no, we don't want you as Superman, or something. So it's like, I've heard there's potential, like, a couple of potential reasons as to why he left, but... You don't have Netflix, so you can't watch Butcher. You hate to comment when you don't have a lot of personal experience, but it's solid. Oh no, I have no doubt that that might have at least been a part of the reason, but all I mean is that I don't know if that would have been the entire reason. That's all, really. Just in general, I don't know why companies are buying up the rights to franchises if they don't want to actually authentically recreate the content. Like, I know that changes will always have to be made, whether because of budgeting reasons or logistics or, you know, something's a little bit outdated and you can't really stay it that way anymore. Like, there's a few things like that in Wheel of Time that I would have understood. And I'm just using that as an example. But then they go and, like, they change, like, a bunch of stuff that had no reason to be changed. I don't know how to get down from here. You would have said Callisto Protocol is trash, and then you played it. I really liked it. I think, didn't I tell you that it, like, didn't you ask me what my opinion was on it? Like, recently? Somebody did. And I really enjoyed the combat and everything of it. You said it was pretty good. Yeah, I really liked the combat. Like, in the way of going around and stuff. The only thing... My only real criticism of Callisto Protocol, Undo, is that the prison should have... The first word should have started with the letter R. Or at the very least, they should have had in several places... Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna... In several places, they should have, had the B faded away so that you would see RIP all over the place. In general, with the entertainment and video game industry, new content is hard. Producers have to actually think too hard. Okay, Deep Prime, you would think that. But then if you look at the indie sector, though, you get games like this. I don't know how much, like, I don't know. And did you watch my first stream of this? But, like, this game, when we first landed, there was no atmosphere. It was just, like, the sky was red, the ground was red, dry as a bone, frozen, and everything. And now you can already, like, the change for the terraforming is very subtle. And that's kind of what I mean, though, is that, like, you don't have to think hard. It's even going beyond that. Like, look at, like, No Man's Sky. You know, if they want to say that coming up with something new that people want, or Power World, you know, you don't even have to come up with something entirely new. Just match different things together that people want. And it will work out, you know? You can do something new without actually coming up with entirely new ideas, if that makes sense. I'm gonna put this in here. Let me take that. The red seeds in there. I mean... It's not yet, but it eventually, yes, you can have, like, you will have animals and plants, and one of the things they added for 1.0 was mammal. Like, What is down there? Like, we'll see when we get back to my base. I bet the lake will probably be a lot higher when we get back. Y'all will see. I think my baby is hunting for cookies in his player. Which I might actually head back, because my inventory is getting pretty damn full. I was hoping to find another wreck to explore, but I'm not seeing one. This game's a true indie. Many games are marked as indie, but they're subsidiaries. I mean, the problem with that is that as soon as an indie game has a good idea, some bigger company may fund them and buy them out. It's kind of what happened with No Man's Sky, right? Is they are indie. They are a small. Well, they were a very small company. They still are, I'm pretty sure, a pretty small company. But Sony was like, yes, give. Right? So. Make indie again. I mean, there's the whole new... I don't know if you guys have seen the new Triple I initiative and shit. So, as you can see, Prime, oh yeah, look at how much the water's grown. Undo, see how much the water's grown since we just left for exploring? Our little crash pod is like almost submerged now. You have to give credit for No Man's Sky to take the time and love to work hard to really fix / improve the game since launch. Well, and that's how it should be, though. Hang on, I'm gonna throw... What? That's not a toy. You're not in trouble, but that's... He managed to get one of the cables that was up on my... Here, here's some cookies. Please. What? I just poured cookies on the baby. He grabbed this off of the shelf. Alright, see you later, Prime. Well, and that's how the game should be, though, is that the devs should, you know, No Man's Sky, like, Sean Murray had them work on it until it was what he wanted it to be, you know? And then even after that, we're gonna get a shit ton of biomass thing he's gone. I think my biomass is going really slow. Yeah. So we're gonna do a ton of grass spreaders. And that's really how it should work. It's like, I don't necessarily care if games don't always release, you know, how you would like them to. It's like, you know, shit happens. Windows closed for release and, you know, all that jazz. But at least keep working on it until it is there, you know? Not like most things these days where, like, the big one that I'm always gonna come back to is Mass Effect Andromeda. I actually really liked that game, you know? I actually really enjoyed that game. But so many people shit on it that they just said, you know, people don't like the game, so why should we even bother? I need magnesium and then the aluminum. But it's like, I feel like that's one big thing is that a lot of devs these days just kind of bank on the whole idea that let's, like, you know, like, oh, well, you bought it. If you don't like it, sorry. Or, you know, you played it for not even long enough to tell if you liked it because that's how long we give you. Okay. You can refund it if you didn't even play it long enough to tell if you liked it or if it gets good. Otherwise, you're screwed. You know? I want to move these over there, I think. I need water. What do I need for this? 3 uranium rods, explosive powder, and a super alloy. The water is just a matter of time. Purpose passionate developers. This is great, but how can we fuck this up to try to monetize it forever? And I don't even mind the monetizing things and like the microtransactions and all of that. Like, but it depends on the entire situation, you know? If it's a $90 game and then you have to essentially pay a, you know, $60 yearly subscription in the form of a season pass in order to actually get all the content, like the playable content, not even talking about cosmetics. And then, you know, most cosmetic, like some of the best cosmetic types you can't even get unless you buy them on the store on top of that. It's like, no, pick one. Like, high price game with minimal microtrans. I'm not even saying no microtransactions. I'm gonna say minimal cosmetic only microtransactions or exclusive really interesting microtransactions, season passes, etc. But then make the game either free or like really cheap to buy initially. Hide the microtransactions from the reviewers until after the game is released to the public so that the reviews don't mention the microtransactions waiting in the lanes. Yeah. I mean, I don't even think anybody really tries to hide the microtransactions anymore because it's just so expected now. Alright, baby's probably just about ready for sleep, so I may have to mute the mic because he does not like to try and go to sleep on his own. But he needs a feed before his nap, so. Hey Google, turn off Canada. Hey Google, play country night sounds. Yeah, you ready for your nap snack? Come here. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on. we're trying to sleep train him, so I essentially have to let him scream himself to sleep, so... See Diablo 4. See, I wasn't even interested in Diablo 4. To me, Diablo 4 is... And I'm seeing this, like, more often. I'm trying to remember specific other examples where it happened. But, where... oh, Assassin's Creed Odyssey was another example for me as well. Where the devs or the company wanted to make a specific type of game, but they wanted to also capitalize on an established franchise. If Diablo 4 had been released as a new MMO or MMO Lite based off of the Diablo series called Sanctuary, subscription free, but you buy the game and you've got microtransactions, I would have been a lot more open to it, I think. Hang on, how much power does this make? I could just get the explosive powder. And 1 uranium rod. And then I can make that. Okay. Assassin's Creed Odyssey was another one where I'm like, okay, this game is kind of fun. It's a little too open for me, like, with, like, not a lot in the middle. But it didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game. Yeah, I know, right? But it didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game. And I bet that the only reason they named it those games, and I'm sure there's other examples, the way that they did, is so that people would be like, oh, new Assassin's Creed game, new Diablo game. You know? When really, it's... Gaming in general is just kind of having issues these days. I know, we all agree on that, though. I'm moving this. Brand and name recognition, exploitation. Exactly, and that kind of actually even ties into kind of what we were saying earlier about the TV shows, too, is that, look at this rain. Look at that rain effect, but, like, this was a dry-ass planet. And now we've got a rainstorm. This area over here is where I want all of my, what's on me? Water, super alloy. Yeah. I have to do some math. Here. Oh, I typed it wrong. So if I one of these, that actually I could get rid of all 3 of them over there. Like 3 of the smaller ones. Cool. You ready for nap? Like Star Trek and Star Wars are the clearest examples of franchise for free in that way. It's not a lot higher, but it's a little higher. Alright, is it time for sleep? Time for sleep? Alright guys, I'm gonna have to mute the mic. I will chat via chat until the baby falls asleep. I know you don't... You're okay. Just because he is gonna scream and cry for probably 15 to 20 minutes. So I will